or welcome to my YouTube channel. I have just left Black River, New York, and I am headed to New Hampshire. For those who have been following along, you'll have to bear with me, but I want to explain myself a little bit. I am, last year, on February 20th, I started my Appalachian Trail Thru-Hike in Springer Mountain, and it was 12 degrees with a wind chill of -9, and it made for some very brisk hiking, camping weather when I first started. Anyway, I made it all the way to the halfway point in Pennsylvania, right after Pine Grove Furnace, and I got off for a little bit. That was in June, and then I had to do some stuff at home. And I got back and I joined back up with Optimus, and we hiked from Pennsylvania all the way to Bear Mountain Bridge, New York, and then we jumped ahead to New Hampshire, where he's from, and we did, spent a couple days at his house, and then we did New Hampshire up into Maine, and then I got off in Monson, so I did a total of 1,723 miles, but I needed to go back home again. I hit a mental block, and I was done. He continued on, summited Katahdin, but we had skipped that 345 miles between Bear Mountain Bridge and the New Hampshire border, and then I have to do about 30 miles in Maine, then I road walked / yellow blazed, and then the 100-mile wilderness in Katahdin. So that is what I'm out to do, well, in sections. I'm trying to finish up my missing mileage. Right now I'm trying to go knock out Vermont. I'm going to start at the New Hampshire-Vermont border and head Sobo towards New York, but I'm only going to be out for about 11 days. So I'll probably get Vermont done and get into Massachusetts. And that's what's about to happen. Right now, I left about an hour ago, maybe a little less, from the frozen tundra of Black River, New York, as you can see, from what I'm driving through. And I'm crossing, I'm going along the Adirondacks right now, headed to New Hampshire to meet up with Optimus and Dr. Quinn. And then tomorrow morning I will head out on my trek. But right now it's just about 5.5 hours of driving to get to where Optimus and Dr. Quinn live. And yeah, you'll have to stay tuned. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Please like and subscribe. And I think I'll get some good stuff. Morning. Yeah, I did the thing I usually do, and then when I meet up with people, I forget to film or videotape anything. So I got to Optimus and Dr. Quinn's home last night, and she made a wonderful dinner, and we chit-chatted and talked everything AT and my plans and whatnot, and I picked up my bag and my beer can and some other things I had left with them. And got an early start this morning. I am driving to Hanover, New Hampshire to get to the New Hampshire-Vermont border, where I started from, heading north back in August. And I it will be starting Zobo into Vermont this morning. It is about 12 degrees outside. It is 7:20 in the morning. The sun is just coming up now. And it was about an 80-mile drive on top of yesterday's drive just to get to this part of New Hampshire. And I have a little bit of surprise for you a little bit later when I get going. But stay tuned. Well, I made it. And the surprise I had, look who came with me. So we are at the Vermont-New Hampshire border, right by Hanover, and we're about to head off for a 10-mile winter hike. Well, the cold is not an issue. The 2 to 3 inches of snow, that's making this very easy trail a little bit more on the difficult side. But it's still fun. We are having fun. Oh. Well, we're gonna go check out Happy Hill Shelter. Use the facilities maybe. Take a break. I definitely think I was a little ambitious with my mileage count. Or my mileage plan for each day. Between getting fatter again and out of shape and losing my trail legs over the last few months, and adding snow, I'm gonna have to adjust. I don't think there'll be any more 10-mile days. It'll probably be more like 7 in the future. But because this section is really easy, but I'm not doing so easy. With that being said, I'm not stopping. Just gotta change my plans a little bit, especially going through the Killington area. I'm gonna go see if I see any familiar names. If it's even still there. That's a nice shelter. Small, but cool. Yeah. got about a mile and a half of road walking, which you know I'm no stranger to. However, this is actually the AT. Back to the bridge. Well, we just got done doing the car drop-off thing, or picking up cars, and we're at the Hampton Inn, and Optimus has turned from Appalachian Trail Thru-Hiker to Appalachian Trail Angel, and had some Hilton Rewards points that it was just itching to use. So I'm not starting my car camping yet tonight, which is a good thing because it's gonna be cold. We're gonna stay at the hotel tonight, and he's gonna help me shuttle one more time tomorrow morning. So that's what we're doing now. We're here. Well, day 2 of Epilogue, and it is 6 degrees right now. And we are headed out to go place my vehicle at my end point, and then Drew was driving back to, I think it's called Hartford area, where we left off yesterday, or where we started yesterday, but where I need to go. Well, we reached the spot where I was supposed to end for today, coming into Woodstock. But unlike yesterday, doesn't look like anybody's hiked this section in quite some time since the snow has come, and it's pretty frozen over. We were just looking around, and plus it dropped. It's like 1 degree now. Not that the cold is a worry, but yesterday was hard enough when the trail had been walked on a little bit. I don't know if you can see, but the trail goes down that way, and then it's not. Nobody's done any winter hiking through here, and I'd be breaking trail quite a bit today, and I really don't want to snowshoe. So I think there might be a change in plans in order, and Killington was already a concern because it gets pretty desolate over there as far as getting out to roads. So I think I'm gonna head south of Killington and leave this section for another day. Maybe when it's warmer, or maybe when I come back out in February. So I think Optimus and I are going to part ways here shortly, but I have to say thank you for being a trail angel.
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, we got to another spot that looks like it's pretty well traveled, so we're gonna take an adventure and see how bad it is. I couldn't get rid of Optimus yet. He wanted more adventure, so he's coming along. Except we're bundled up. It's like 1 degree. It's pretty rough. Vermont, goodbye, but see you later. How about that, right?
Some more adventures.
Well, thanks for coming and seeing me off and everything, the hotel, and let me stay at your place. Yeah, the adventure continues.
Absolutely.
Oh, I've come to the realization that probably not going to be able to call myself a through hiker. Kind of sucks. I was really going to try to make a push to finish my hike before the year was up. From when I started, February 20th, I'm about 80% complete. But unless I want to snowshoe through Massachusetts and Vermont, I don't think it's a reality. Plus, I didn't really talk about it, but doing Katahdin before April would have been logistically a nightmare, both monetary and, you know, I think you have to hire a guide or something, the way they have it worked out. So I think I gotta stick a fork in me. I'm done. And you know, I got about 30 days. We'll see if I can knock out New York and Connecticut and get myself up to, you know, 85%, 90% done. But I just wanted to update you. I got really excited, especially with Optimus coming out for a couple days. But it's just not looking like it's gonna work out. Doesn't look like it's in the cards for me. So I just wanted to update everybody. There might be more, there's definitely more videos coming, but I don't, of the Appalachian Trail, sure, but not as a through hike. So that's it. That is the end of my through hike dream for now anyway. Who knows? I talked to a lot of people on the trail, and I told a lot of people that I would never through hike again when I was done with this. And it's definitely not in the cards anytime soon. I gotta get back to work, kind of drain my savings, trying to get this done. And you know, you could probably do it cheaper than I did. I was definitely blowing through some money that I didn't need to. I was having fun. So that's where it is. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. There might be more, and I'll leave you with that.